It's going to be picked off. James Harrison has it.
Right to Revis, interception.
Pollard left sideline beats the kicker.
The foot race, 30, 20, at the 10, 5, leap,
End zone, touchdown.
100 yards.
100 yards.
It's a 100-yard touchdown.
Hard to believe NFL kickoff, Rams, Bills, 100 days away. The Super Bowl champs getting one of the Super Bowl favorites to open the season. Did you think we'd let the number 100 go by without having fun with it? Spears back, Louis Riddick here to keep it 100 with us, 100 days to the NFL season. So we want to get your predictions on some of the stats involving the number 100. So which player will have the most 100-yard receiving games? Louis, I'll start with you.
Yeah, look, Matt, I think you got to go with Cooper Kupp. Look, if you just look at last year and you look at what percentage of the offense that this guy was responsible for out there in L.A., look, he had 11 games over 100 yards receiving last year. And in all but 3 of the 17 games, he had double-digit targets. They simply throw him the football a lot. And that's because of 1, how good of a route runner he is, 2, how good his hands are, 3, how good he is running after the catch, and 4, the fact that he just doesn't come off the field. So even if they have run plays called, they check the pass, he's always on the field because he's one of the best blockers on the team as well. And look, this is one of Sean McVay's favorites. We know that sponsorship, that's what I like to call it, right? Sponsorship from coach to player plays a pivotal role in terms of what your usage is. And they love Cooper Kupp out there. He's got all the sponsoring in the world. He'll easily lead the league in 100-yard receiving games in my estimation.
See, this is why I hate doing TV with Lou Riddick. He do too damn much, and he always take the best answers before you can say something. Look, I'm going to go with Devontae because Devontae is left. And I think this marriage between him and Derek, obviously we know the relationship that lies off the field, but I believe Josh McDaniels is going to want to get this ball downfield and in the hands of this superstar, not only to get him going, but to open up things for Hunter Renfrow and Waller, and I think that's going to lend itself to Devontae getting going early and often. We know that this is a good run game as well. And I know a lot of people say, well, won't that take away some catches and some opportunities from Devontae? No, it'll help in that regard with having Josh Jacobs in that backfield where people have to defend in the box. So I'll go Devontae Adams because Lou always takes the best answers.
And he's got sponsorship from his quarterback. They played Fresno State together, and Derek Carr and Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
they know each other
big
really,
time
really
sponsorship.
Well. So there's a sponsorship for you, Marcus.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go next with which player will have the most 100-yard rushing games. Marcus, you get first pick here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Derrick Henry here, Matt B. and Lou, and it's because of losing A.J. Brown. Obviously, they leaned heavily into the run game when A.J. was there, but now it'll be more of an emphasis. The last outing we saw, Ryan Tannehill threw 3 interceptions. And I believe when you're a coach like Vrabel who comes from where he comes from, you get back to doing what football tells you majority of the time, and that's pounding the rock with the big fella. Obviously, health is going to become an issue as you get further along in the Derrick Henry's career. But I think this year in particular, it won't be the case. They will feed the big fella, and now not having AJ, it'll be more of an emphasis put on that.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with Derrick Henry for sure. I'm going to go with JT, Jonathan Taylor in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Because of this, not because his usage is going to go up like it did from his rookie year to his second year where he had almost 100 more carries from 2020 to 2021. But I think it's because the efficiency and the effectiveness is going to go up because I think the passing game is going to be that much better this year. Yeah. Look, I think the Colts are a dark horse. I think they're a dark horse Super Bowl contender this year. I really do. And one of the reasons, well, 2 of the reasons are, 1, Matt Ryan. I think as long as he could be a top 10, top 12 quarterback, I think this offense is going to explode. Number 2, I think they have the offensive rookie of the year on their football team in Alec Pierce, who they drafted in the second round out of Cincinnati at wide receiver to go along with Michael Pittman. So all those long runs you saw JT breaking off last year, although he had 332 carries, I think you'll see him breaking off those long ones again, although his usage may go down simply because the offense is better overall.
And that's going to work both ways. That's going to help the passing game and Matt Ryan get comfortable. That's going to help Jonathan Taylor. This is going to be a fun team to watch in the Colts, Lewis. That's a good point. So there's 2 offensive players. I want to go to defense now. This is a good one. Which player is the most likely to get 100 solo tackles? Lewis, you get first dibs.
Yeah, I'm going to go with my guy Roquan Smith in Chicago simply because I just don't know Well, let's put it this way. I think their defense is going to be on the field a lot because I don't have a whole lot of confidence in the offense being able to take or really make a significant leap in year one under a new regime here in 2022. And I hate that for Justin Fields. I absolutely hate it. So that means Roquan's going to be on the field a lot. They're going to be switching schemes this year. I don't know how good this front seven is going to be, especially up front, in order to protect him. Now, people could say, well, that means a lot of people will be getting up on Roquan much quicker, and he won't be able to make as many tackles. I'm just going to say this. This guy's one of the fastest, most instinctive, most explosive linebackers in the NFL, that he better be making tackles, because if he don't, people are going to be going to the house left and right on this team. So, look, I'm not trying to sell the Bears short, man. I'm not. But I love Roquan Smith. I think he'll be a tackling machine this year.
You ain't selling them short, Lou. They'll be on the field a lot this year. I'm going Devin White. I'm gonna go Devin White. I think this is the year. Obviously, contract time coming up, but you see him ascend as that leader, and obviously having those guys around him. But his ability to not only play downhill in the run game, but the pass coverage as well, I think lends itself to him getting people on the ground at a very high rate. And when you think about this Tampa team, all right, and you look at Tom Brady coming back and all of the things that they have working from an offensive standpoint, the defense is what became a question last year. I believe a lot of these guys will come out with that chip on their shoulder. They'll have a little bit of a different hunger about how to get back there. And I think Devin White will lead that charge as he ascends to being the face and the leader of a defense that'll be good for a long time coming.
So here we have mini camps coming up end of June. You've got training camp underway. A bonus question: which analyst is most likely to say the word damn 100 times this season? Marcus Spears. That's all you.
Emphasis.
I'm not going to enter that contest.